Yo. Yo. How's it going? I just want to check something real quick. No audio? Can we not get the audio to work? We be vibing, we be vibing. Now the question is... okay. Just had to find the correct device thingy for the whole setup. So, productivity. That's the goal. There will be an attempt to make some more progress on this. Now, the amount of progress I make, we'll see, we'll see. So basically this is this right here, but in a very nice, more modern looking way, I guess. I don't know. Like if you were to supposedly render it, like this is how it looked like, I guess it's good. Maybe? I don't know. Actually. What if... No? Okie dokie. Can we no glossy? No glossy? Ooh, gloss. Alright, so I guess we're gonna put that back to diffuse, cause wrong viewport. So as you can see, we start with like frame 101, and we go all the way to frame 2385. Which means if I were to render this, assuming each frame takes like 30 seconds maybe. So let's see. Yes, we'll pull out the classic one. Okay, so times 2385 minus 101. God, I'm doing tuxes. Alright, so that's how many seconds it take. So let's see, let's see. How do you do conversions? I think it's like that? Okay, so that's how many minutes it take, and that's how many hours it takes. So it'd take like an entire day. Unfortunately. But it is what it is, with the processing power we have in today's era of technology. What frame am I? Okay, I'm on frame 1447. Yeah, there's a lot going on, to say the least. Animation, anyone? Okay, so why don't we just go through the whole 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 thing from like the beginning. Let's see, let's make this a bit bigger. Let's get the camera and yeah, and this is where I kind of just stopped working on it because I just got bored with the project. I mean, the file, the name of the file is April 7th. So that's the last time I touched this project. Time just passed, doesn't it? Now we're gonna move on to May. Probably wait until like another 6 months until a more significant portion of it is finished. Perhaps. God. Anyways, so let me pull up the reference material. So this is what I'm basically basing my thing off of, but in Spanish. So as you can see, I still have to implement the blocks. Maybe the little UFO in the background? Still debating about the dog. And I still have to implement that paint. Like, I have some of the camera work done. Yeah, I think this is where I left off. So basically, I'm halfway done with the thing. So that'd be like 1/6. Yeah, and I still have to work on this camera matching. Like, I'm taking some creative liberties, as in, like, it's not going to be as sharp as this, but like, there's still many things that I have to figure out how to do. So yeah, that's the reference material. That's what I'm basing my. It's literally this entire thing. That's what all of this is, except all the detail. Oh yeah, I also had like little custom animations to the faces, so it won't look as let's see, it's over here. Yeah, because I think that looks a little too lifeless. IMO. So we're gonna add some more expression to the little characters. Because expression is what it's all about now, I guess. So I guess I should focus on the blocks, maybe? Let's see. Alright, so in the reference we have simple. I'll just make life easier. Ooh. Let's make this smaller? Okay, that's how smallest as we can make this. I need my power toys. Give me my power toys. Give me my power toys! Where's the always on top command? Wind control T, I see. There we go. Now we have I mean, I do have double monitors, but I think suffering with the limitations of one is a little more interesting to watch, I guess. So let's open up a separate project to just to make this. We can ignore that for now. No, we will not delete the default cube. The default cube has its own emotions. It can stay. I mean, because maybe we'll actually end up using it. Alright, so let's just make a little plane to make life fun, nice. Let's move this up by 1. So if we do this by units, the 2 blocks on the sides would be like 2 meters, I think, and the top one would be 3 meters. Okay. So we just move that up by 1. There we go. And that should make it work. Okay, so we have one of the blocks done. Now, how do I do this? How do we get this to work, you know? Like, how? I mean, I guess we just duplicate this. Move this to the side. Grab another cube. Put it on top of them. And just extend that out by a factor of 3. We can work on the color later. And then it just comes down to adding more cubes. It's all about the cubes. It's all about the cubes now. So it's all about the cubes. I think that's where that goes, maybe? Is there like a... here we go. Okay, so it's a 3. But that's not gonna... It's not gonna look nice because they're probably gonna be floating. There we go. Now let's actually get the cubes back. Go up by 7. I mean, it's all about having a good looking product, I guess. There we go. We have the thing almost recreated. Now I just need the thinner thingy. Why not just let's see. This is too high. That's the funny blunder. There we go. And now to let's see. I need this. Let's use the faces. Oh wait, actually I don't need the face. So just scale it on the different axes. Axis. I math. Flushed emoji. Math in my 3D animation? No way. This way we don't mess with the height and just Just get the little weird wacky thing. Okay, so we have this now. So I say we just add all the pieces together and blam. New mesh. Actually, it's all about some creative liberties, you know? Sometimes you gotta have some creative liberties. A little imperfection might just increase the surrealness of the experience. True. Well, we do the quick maths. Let's get some quality background music. Here we go. Cube. Okay. So I think we can safely delete this now. We can duplicate this. I think let's make like 5 variants. Where we just adjust the cubes ever so slightly so that we don't have any repetition. Oh, I mean, like, we will have some repetition, but it's minimized to some extent. It doesn't look that repetitive. Clipping. That's no good. When the geometry enters the other geometry. That not look good. That will not look good. That will look bad. I think maybe that's enough variance for the stack blocks, maybe? I think that's enough variance. So we can just hide the base. We need a main one. Okay. There we go. And now we just unite the objects, so it becomes much more easier to just grab them, you know? Because when you're dealing with a lot of objects, you want to be able to at least grab onto something. Look at this, so we don't have to deal with every single individual block, I guess. And if I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be like little wood blocks. Oh, the last minute realization when you could use some simple geometric hacks with a little modifier. We can just bevel some of the sides, so it kind of has this similar effect to what we see over here with the little building blocks. And now we just have to apply this to every single one of them. This has been the most productive I've been on Blender for I think like 3 weeks now. Just been busy with some stuff. Life kind of gets in the way, unfortunately. In the world of life. Life can get in the way, in a way. That's the bullying. We don't need bullyings right now. We need beveling. We can make the sides look softer. Geometric hacks indeed. Wait. Hold up. No, we don't need to bevel you twice. We need an equal level of beveling. Socialist bevel. Ah yes, just watch 3D modeling become politics. And the world burn. Okay, so now time to actually model the, not model the, get the colors. Funny, wacky colors. So the long horizontal on top are, yellow, red, green, red. Sounds simple. Until, wait, it isn't. Alright, now time to actually give each of these contraption thingies its signature look, I guess. We're just gonna use some placeholder thingies for now. We named the materials of each block by the corresponding color, so that way you can reuse them. I'm gonna use what's it called, the appropriate materials I need for the actual project, but we're just gonna use these placeholder materials for this for this placeholder project, I guess. You can't spell. And then we have the green block. Very much green. Or dark green. Good enough. We have a green block, and then we have a red. I wonder if there's any way to exploit lighting. And what do I mean by that? I mean, what's it called? You see, there's this technique called using normals, which basically adjusts how light goes onto materials. Or at least that's how I think it works. Oh no, we'll see. Okay, so let's actually get the shaders we want. Let's go to the appropriate shading engine. The ray tracing mode. Hyperactive, realistic, time-consuming shading. We need the color. Really need the color. I'm not gonna waste my time to get the color back. There we go. Now we just do the same thing for all the other materials. Just like that. Productivity increases by a scale of 5. I mean, not necessarily by an actual scale. It's more, I need to keep on forgetting. This is just funny arbitrary number, I guess. There we go. Now we have the yellows. And now we just have to apply this to all the other presets we have. Thankfully, it's just a bunch of copying and pasting. Saving on the resources, saving on the memory, which can get pretty high in more expensive scenes. PTSD from the holiday render I made. Oh dear God, that was the thingy, it's called the car that you could barely see in the render. I think occupied like 5 gigs of video memory. That's stupid. Because first of all, the main focus isn't the car, but it also wouldn't allow for more effects to be on the screen, or else my poor little GPU would just be dying. It'd be dying. Death is not good. Hey yo, thanks in the chat for the positive feedback. Wait, is this how it looks? Okay, yeah. Just had to second guess myself. Alright, now we can just delete these not so useful thingies. We don't need these anymore. Alright. So time to use a text. Let's see. Okay, so these are supposed to be like wood blocks. So in theory, you would just need to make waves to them, I guess. And we just let's just color. What happens? Do we get the results we want? Let's set a placeholder light and see. You can barely tell that. Oh, okay. You can see some of it at the bottom, underneath the underneath the block. That's good and all, but like, oh, it's only affecting every other axis except the ones I want to influence. See, a little bit of mathematics can resolve this not so good, not intentional issue. Let's see what happens if we do generated. No, that doesn't. Okay. Okay, we just lost the sides now. That's fun. This is fine. Oh yeah, did I mention we can sign? We can diagonal? Math. Wait, where the heck is the sun pointing? Let's see. Oh, why light up the yellow? I'm really confused. We lost the sun. How tragic. In all seriousness, though. Okay, so now we can. So we can see it from certain angles, but why? Oh, because it has the normal. Okay, that makes sense. What if we just No. What if normal map? And we just plug that in. We lost a side. That's nice. That's nice, I guess. Heck it. That's the wrong side. Let's see. Oh yeah, it did say math could help. So math we will do. Math we will use. How did I do this? I think I did something similar once and I don't remember how I did it. Was it like this? Did I just 90? Gotta get the gotta separate the x and y coordinates. 'Cause funny numbers. Now if we just extract the normal. and just brute force my way to find out if there's a simple way. Okay, there is no simplicity in the world of 3D, three-dimensional graphics. This is fine. This is fine. This is fun. Let's see. We can just do some quick mathematics, right? And then we just add all together. Maybe? Please tell me I'm right. It appears I've invented the gold bar. That's not a wooden brick. It's not a wooden block. Yeah, it appears we're gonna have to open up an old project of mine. A little placeholder, a little, what's it called? A little testing ground. How much memory do we have? Okay, we should have enough. This should open. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. See, can I find it? Something to do with snow. Ah, here we go. Alright, so you see, normal sphere, right? Very innocent looking sphere. Bam! What should be snow, but I'm missing the texture, so it looks like a ball of purple. So this is how I did. It's with the mapping. Gotta use mapping. Heck all of that. Mapping. I think I called it too quickly. There we go. That's what we need to delete. Mapping. If we grab the normals. And then we just, would it be the y-axis? X-axis? Or would it be the z-axis? Okay. Or what if we just add these two together? No, okay. It appears nothing is working. Very typical of the scene. Oh. Ooh. We got something. Yo. No way. I did. Okay. Is there any way to make this not as hard, maybe? Maybe adjusting the roughness? Oh yeah, distortion. So it doesn't look like, what's it called? What's the thing called? I can't think of it. So it doesn't look immature, I guess? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just reduce the scale of the Lego blocks. I'm gonna call these Lego blocks from now on. Let's go. Actually, if we put this into the main project, I'm just doing this for the testing. I'm just doing this for the testing. Okay, we have it in the main project. If we look at the camera, ooh, we have a nice effect going on. Let's go. Somewhat. Seeing as how like half of it kind of gets lost. It's fine though. Okay, so we have a semi-desirable effect. Is there any way to reduce? Maybe? Can we influence the object space instead? Can we just test this? Alright, so for this project, I think the solution I just came up with is good enough. Now we just gotta apply this to all the other blocks. With all the other materials. Let's see, let's just condense this really quickly. There we go. Alright, so we need a texture, coordinate, mapping, and wave. Mapping, wave. No, we don't need a wavelength. We just need a wave. A wave texture. And then mapping so we can, not mapping, normal. No, we don't need a color ramp. Normal. Okay, where's the normal? Here we go. Normal. Did I use a factor or did I? Okay, I used the color. Can we plug that in there? We use 0.8. Plug that in. We plug that in. What went wrong? Is the same thing, isn't it? Is it? Is it not? Let's see. Do a quick little comparison. Maybe if I rotate this? Okay, there we go. We got a similar enough result. Let's see, to the scale of a 12.2. Okay, that's a little too fine. I think that should be good. With some distortion, we can get something that looks like wood, I guess. Close enough. Oh yeah, object space. That's what we use for the other block as well. You see, this is what I mean by what's it called? The lighting exploits. Because this isn't actual geometry. It's just some quick calculations that are done in real time to adjust the lighting module. I guess, I don't know. Some close enough. Yeah. Now we just do the all magical. Oh, I guess that's how you save time. And to the normal. There we go. We have the blocks set up. Now it just comes down to putting all the blocks together. You see, it looks so complicated. But in reality, it's just simple shapes. Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to create like an illusion of sorts. Wood. So I think it's time we put the blocks together. There we go. We have one of the blocks done. We have our center. Moving on to the one in the middle. And there you go. We have all the small little blocks. Now comes the question: how do we get this all to animate like in the actual game, like in the actual reference footage? Oh no, we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Okay, let's see. If we just assets, just organizing my Blender projects, you know, because it's always important to have all your files organized. It's just that. And I'm just trying to hide maybe potentially sensitive information. Although this is just mainly Blender, you never know. It's always important to keep your stuff private with some simple privacy tips. Wait. How do these look? Oh, I didn't mean to simplify it that much though. Why is the green block? Ah, there we go. Alright. Seems reasonable enough. Now comes the question: how do we get to that? Okay, as you can see, like, it just, if you look over here, it just pops into existence. That's ugly. Ah, the wood doesn't change. Ah, heck it. It's fine. But how do we... How... Pain. Oh, we can close this now. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have our blocks. I guess we just have all of these. Like stored underneath, I guess? So this way we can have them at like a easy access. Maybe. Oh, we could test it with what's that called? It's like one of the first ones. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have one incoming. Over here. Let's just grab this one for simplicity's sake. Ah, spooky. Just gotta make sure this looks good, I guess. Because you don't want it to be floating, or else that creates an empty shadow underneath. But you also don't want it to be clipping, because that doesn't look epic gamer. Yeah, I think that's the closest I'm gonna have it be. Yeah, let's just get all these together, you know? Then we can just separate these. There you go. Scale these by a factor of 2 to what they originally were, and then we scale them by 0.75. Is too big. It appears that it is a little too big. 0.75 again? Okay. I mean, I prefer no clipping, but that's the best we're gonna have it. Okay, let's see. Alright, so if we have the if we keyframe the location of the item here, then theoretically it should work, maybe? Why no keyframe? Do we have the keyframe of the object? Okay, yeah, it is keyframed. It just doesn't want to appear. Okay, let's see. And then we can just put this on top of the other object, but it's gonna need, oh, it just passes, oh, okay, thank goodness. Because the thing is, if you were to hypothetically put this in front of the camera, you get to see the insides, and that's no fun. I mean, you kind of do get to see the insides, but at the same time, not really, so it doesn't matter. Show me the object transforms. I mean, I might just end up having these slide in, like, always on show. I mean, that's wasteful of resources, but I might just have to end up going that way. Let's see. Interpolation. Let's have that be linear. Can we create a solution so that you can have it off screen? I mean, it do be moving at the speed of the let's see. Okay. Let's see. Will the guy not bunk his head? I think it's moving too slow. Oh no. We'll just have to deal with it for now. Yeah, it's moving a little too slow. It doesn't align with the floor. It creates some kind of like weird optical illusion. I'm not aiming for that. Still too slow. Okay, this seems to be the perfect speed. Let's see. This is the most useless way to do this. I think. Like, I think there are much more better alternatives. But for the scope of this project, I think it's good enough. See, it's still going too fast. Oh my goodness. They're gonna bump their head. Gotta slow down, sir. It's so, oh my god, it's still going too fast. Slow down, sir. You're moving too fast. Okay, I'm completely confused on how the time sequence works now. Is that how it works? Okay, let's see. Ah, but the guy still clips. Ah, let's see how this goes. Just wanna know. Yeah, you can still tell it's going. It's not at the speed of the thing. Let's see. Maybe we can calculate the velocity with the thing, with the initial thing. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Let's pull up the calculator. Let's see. So, there we go. Alright, so now we have the calculator up here. So if we start off with like -45.8. So that's our initial. Throughout the sequence, we travel at a constant velocity. So if we subtract this number, minus 3.8 482 over how many frames? Let's see, so wouldn't it be 90? Yeah, that'd be like 100. Okay, so divide over Actually, we don't need to divide by anything. We just have to put the thingy at an arbitrary point and then just have it move this distance. And we just multiply that number by 2. And actually, let's see. Okay, so that's where that's how much it has to move throughout the entirety of 1200 frames, I think. So basically, after half of the animation, the thing just kind of stops. And I just lost access to my wireless mouse. That's fun. I love technology. Where'd the mouse adapter go? See, I have a wireless mouse here, so we can increase productivity, maybe? I don't know. And the mouse is just, it doesn't want a wireless, but it does want a mouse every now and then. There we go. Wireless mouse has become wired. Fun. Alright, so we can, can officially set this as like some A point. Oh. It's still moving too fast. No. Okay, let's see. So our initial point we need multiple calculators. No way. Okay, so we have our initial point here at, I think, frame 100. Yeah. So now let's see, now if we go to frame 1200, do some quick mathematic operations here. But actually, times 2. There we go. Now that should safeguard us until the very end of the animation. Let's see. If we start out with a negative 97 point, feels like doing taxes. We add this to the number above. So now we know where it has to be by frame 240. There we go. 965.9238. And that should be where it is. Gone. Oh my goodness. I mean, hey, at least it now moves at the speed of the entire scene, but at the same time, now it's just desynced. Oh, that's fun. I think this should be it. Hopefully this is it. Oh. Let's just correct this, maybe? So in theory, they should be able to duck. Now if we remove the 1 here and just adjust this value to the value calculated. Boom. Now, is it still in sync? No. Wait, is it moving faster than it's supposed to? Oh my... It's right exactly on the thing. How? Why is this hard to do? Oh, it's because the floor keeps on moving. Okay, I see. See? Ah, it's still clipping though. So not even mathematics can save these. It has something to do with the timing, fortunately. It's kind of desync now. Maybe this might work. Is this good enough? Let's see. To the very beginning, how does it go? Heck it, we're gonna make the floor extremely long. Because you know what? It wasn't long enough. 5, 20. Now we have until the end of the universe. At least I think so. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so this is to work how this whole thing works. We will not have this in the void. We just have to eliminate the timeline thingies. We still have more. Oh, we don't have that much left. We do have a little bit left over. And still, that's long. Let's see. This now it won't hitchhike. The weird, wacky stuff. Let me just forget the stupid and just focus on attaching it, and then we can just control the speed of the whole thing. Contraptions made easy. Let's see. see. Ah, but we lose the properties. Let's just apply that already and just I mean, do we lose some detail because of it? Kinda. But is it necessary? Yes. So for the purposes of the thingy, we'll have to do it. Also, it appears to really be affecting the yellow for some reason, which is not gamer. The opposite of gamer. What is up with the green? More funky distortion. Maybe? We kind of lost the grain blocks, but this is fine. It's fine. This is fine. See. Alright, now we can just adjust the speed of the this is the wrong audio cue because the one I was looking for was right here. Oh, that's fun, that's fun. Let's go ahead and apply the bevel. New. Let's see. Maybe? Let's see. We made progress, that's for sure. Maybe? What's the progress? I don't know. See. Yo, actual timing? No way. Let's see. No way. Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. And then this block is kind of wacky. Why it doesn't want to cooperate anymore? Let's see. Once again, we are having technical difficulties. I think it's coming out. I think it's coming out good so far. I just want to see it from a different perspective. See what happens behind the scenes. There isn't really much going on anymore. From here on out, it's basically just, can we copy and paste the animation over? Can we get the other bricks to work? And after that, I think it's pretty much solved. Well, not solved. Finished project. Wait, I wonder if it's because doesn't the camera like go to show like the back? Because if it does end up showing the rear end of the whole thing. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't show far enough. Song's a bop though, that's for sure. Alright, now that we have like 2 blocks done, or at least 2 parts of the blocks done, I guess. Guess we can call this the backup of April 30, because that's technically when I started it. Relatable. And the thing is, what's it called? Animation. So as you can see, these are the keyframes for each individual motion created by this individual figure. I came prepared and already designed all the poses in mind, or at least all the important keyframes for all of them. So this way I wouldn't have to like make most of them midway. As such, I save myself some time. I'm not an industry professional, so don't necessarily follow what I say. trust, you know? See, let's just copy that, have that in the clipboard. Ah, I see. Like, it does bonk, but it's ignorable enough. I don't see it on camera anyways. Let's see. These are the most important keyframes. We'll grab them for use later. Wait, hold up. What do you mean? Is it desynced? I think the block's a little too forward, maybe. See, would this work? Yeah, the block's too far ahead. Block's too far ahead. Unfortunately. Now I just have to move this. Okay, don't worry. So from the moderate beginning. I think my main focus should be copying and pasting. That way we can get all the... once the animation work is done, I think that's where... kind of becomes easier, maybe? At least it should. If all functions as it's intended to, it should all be easy. Okay, that's the janky one. Let's get the proper one. Let's have that saved in the clipboard. Let's wait for the next that. Oh, that's the normal pop is so now we know 606. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so if we move on to 606, magical number. I would just paste. You know, considering how it's almost 1 a.m. Eastern, I think I did enough progress today to call it a day. I've been working on this off and on. I feel really happy that I finally was able to make some significant strides on it. Anyways, if you found any of this enjoyable, thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a nice day, have a good night, whatever. Peace.